What's up, guys? This is Sugarbush here, and today I'm going to show you how to edit collision types. So the first thing you need to do is get your model imported, okay? You should go to God7's tutorial on modeling. It really is useful, okay? The link below to God7's tutorial, okay? But once you have your model imported, first things first. Usually, for me, I usually see that some of these planes are cut off, like triangles are cut off. And even if you can't see it directly, for me, I usually just like to... The way to fix it is to uncheck this, and it'll probably find everything. Let's see what happens. It doesn't really change much, but I just do this anyway to really be on the safe side. Okay? And it has not caused you problems. Okay? It hasn't caused me problems yet, but that's... Yeah, I'll get into that later. But anyway, let me go to the collision map and see what happens. Okay, so everything is found on the collision map. But sometimes the planes are going to get cut off, and I'll show you how you do that. I'm going to show you how you fix that. So say like some of these like triangles are like missing or something. Say some of them are missing, or a lot of them are missing. So what you want to do then, like just assuming, then you'd want to say import model and just get that imported, and then reload it, and then reload it as an internal model, okay? Because, okay, let me show. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay, so you see that the KCL file is it's a separate file. So just load this, and it generates a completely new KCL file. It doesn't use the existing one, it generates a completely new one. Now, as always, uncheck that. And notice I navigated to a different toolbar, because that really is when it takes effect. If you just, like, edit some of this stuff, you have to like navigate to a different toolbar for it to actually take effect. Okay? Just so you know. But anyway, we go to the collision map, and no matter what, if you will load it as an internal model, the collision planes will always be found. That will be no problem. Everything will be found on the collision map. So that's what I do. But it's very rare when the collision planes get cut off. But anyway, so as you can see, there are certain textures down here. Okay? You want to leave default material. I don't think that's really going to need a collision type. We'll just keep that as 0. But what I recommend is putting these as different collision types. Okay, but you have to say, click on that and say assign collision type. And notice that just changed a different color. Okay, then you do this. You just assign these to different collision types there. Okay, you can just, I like to just assign them completely different collision types, and then, okay, let's see, so 5. Okay. And then we make this one 6. Just notice that these guys are changing color. And we have 7. Okay. That's good. And now we can just import the model and the collision map. And I will show you what you do next. So now, once you have your collision types assigned, first of all, let's remove all the warps. Remove all these guys, but if you remove them and attempt to save it, it's going to give you this. You need to have at least one entrance. That is the reason for that. You need to have at least one entrance, and then it can save. Then it will save your progress. Just gotta have at least one entrance. That's all you need. Let's close out of that, and look at our collision types. And I recommend you get like a piece of like paper or something, a piece of scratch paper to like write this stuff down. So we can see that this is our lava right here, okay? This is our lava. It's hard to tell from here, but let me show you. Like, that's our lava. Just remember, like, where your lava is, like. Okay, this is your lava. This is the lava right here. Well, let me show you one more time. Like, you see how there's this? This is gonna be that's gonna be a good reference. And then you can see the lava is, like, basically directly down from it. So that means that this is the lava right there. Okay, this is lava. So we say, that's collision type number 7. Okay, so you go in the CLPS, and you navigate to collision type number 7, and I just like to have, whenever I use lava, I don't have any textures. Plus, just remove all the camera types, it's just gonna be default. And also make the view IDs, just remove those, because it can get really weird. If you're setting a view ID that does not exist, it'll still work, but it's gonna look very weird. It tends to look very weird. Okay, so just set the view ID to 63. I mean, that just means there's no view ID. But anyway, we had collision type number 7. The behavior is 1. Okay, as you can see, that changed to lava. And that is our lava right there. Okay, that's lava. And now, the next one. On to the next one. Which one is that? I can't remember. So the water. Here's the water right there. Remember, like, how you get to it? Like, okay, there's the water. It's, like, a bit left. It's, like, left of that. So we go to the collision map. And this is the water. That is number 4. Okay? So navigate to the CLPS. Collision at number 4. And I just make the texture 0. But this time, set the water to be 1. Water defining surface. And don't have, like, behaviors or anything. You should delete the camera through. Okay, there. Everything's good. You set the water to 1. Okay? The water is not a behavior. It's not a behavior. Oh, yeah, right. So now, as you can see, this circle, and I was intending for this to be snow. It doesn't really look a whole lot like snow, but I'm going to make this snow. So you see that it's a circle on the far bottom left-hand corner of the model, of the base. So we go to this circle right here. As you can see, it, like, converted it. It's still kind of converted it to tri-strips, but I unchecked it because, okay, yeah. So we got collision type number 2. Okay, let me show you how to do that. And again, go to the CLPS, collision type number 2, and now this is textures. The texture makes it snow, which I always forget which one it is. That's sandy. Icy, I think it's number 6. Okay, there. And also, to make it slippery, we use, that's with the traction. Let's see, slippery sloped, slippery surface. Let's see. There. Okay, slippery surface. Did you see that? You can set the traction to 4. If you want the snow to be slippery, you should set the traction to 4. If it's just a flat surface, because it's snowy, just slippery, and then set it to 3 if you want it to be a sloped. Then it'll, like, be slippery sloped. Okay, do you see that? And that means you also can't crawl up that surface. Okay. But anyway, we got these. We got that. Now we've got that, we go back to the collision map. Wait, first. And now we're going to move on to a couple of those. So look at this one directly right. That's going to be stone. Or really rocky. I'm going to make that one rocky. Okay, that one. Just look. It's directly to the right. Okay, you're going to have a different model most likely. So just try to So this is our stone right here. Okay, you can look. Oh yeah, notice I switched to planes. Okay, I should have told you that before. Notice I switched to planes. Like, don't do it in general, switch to planes to see what collision type it is. Okay, number 3. But say you, like, accidentally select up, like, a plane, like, way over there. And, like, you're just wondering how to get to this plane. So navigate to this one, like this one, and just click it again. And then it will deselect every other plane. But anyway. This is collision type number 3. That's what you need to be rocky. That's what I want that to be rocky. So we make collision at number 3, and I think it's texture 4. That's rocky surface. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to do. Let me think about it. Yeah, I'll get into that later, actually. There is one other thing I wanted to do, but I'll show you how to do that later. I might need to split this up into 2 videos. Oh wait, last thing. And now we have our last thing. It's like, there's the sand, and it's that, like, try to use, like, something that's, like, extruded up as, like, a base mark, and try to go from there to each of these guys. So, as you can see, it's, like, that direction. This is the sand. Okay. So you edit the collision map, and then you go here, then you go to this, which is the sand. Collision type number 6. Okay, 6 is the sand. In fact, I want to make it... Okay, so it's collision number 6, I think it's 8, that is sandy. Wait, yeah, that's... got it. Now, the behavior. Okay, so you can make it instant quicksand, or there's number 8, says slow quicksand, but notice number 7 also says slow quicksand. There's a difference. Number 7 only sinks you halfway. If you set a slow quicksand at number 7, it will only sink you halfway. It won't sink you, like, until you die. But you can always, like, jump out of it. But number 8 is bottomless. So if you just wait there for too long, you're gonna die. But it's really, you have to be kind of, like, you'd really have to try to die in that. It's really instant quicksand that's easy to die from. But I'm just gonna make it, I don't need to have that. Okay, sandy surface. Okay, we can do that. Now, last thing. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. Okay, there's number 5. Now you may be thinking you should make Alex. You should make it Vanish Luigi transparent. But that is a good idea. Except I want to show you something else. A weird surface. Okay, so wait, what was that collision type again? The extruded surface. Go to collision. Okay, number 5. Edit level. So here's number 5 right there. Number 5, we don't need to have any. Well, we should. Actually, I'm gonna make it great meshed. I want to make it great meshed. That's like sounds. It's hard to explain what that does. Okay, so behavior 17 means Vanish Luigi transparent. Now I'm gonna set it to behavior 20, and it says weird surface, but don't listen to that. It will not crash the game. What it does is it makes it so that you can crawl through it. You want to see that on my CLPS document. I call it crawl transparent, and it is used at Snowman's Land at the igloo entrance. It's like used right there. It's the only place it is used. But I just want to show you. I'll show you what behavior 20 does. Okay. So let's save that. And I think that's it for our. Oh yeah, right. This we gotta assign the grass if it's not already a grass. If it's not already a grassy surface. Number 1. I don't know if it's already grassy. Looks like, okay, yeah, it's already grassy surface. So, yeah. Okay. So, we are done with the collision map. So, what I'm going to do is, I have a hacked model for this, but I'll show you how to do this later. Okay, let's just make this one go to That's Womp's Fortress entrance, I think it's number 0. Yeah, it's entrance 0, and I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you what happens. Okay, so we got that done. Just remember, I assigned this to behavior 20. Okay, just remember that, because I'm not going to be able to re-show it to you guys. Remember, these planes, these fence planes, are assigned to collision behavior 20. Okay, just remember that. I can't show it to you again once I'm in the ROM. Okay, so I'm gonna actually open up the ROM. Yeah, you should be able to deal with the ROM headers invalid, because it's probably going to give you that at some point. It's really hard to avoid that. Yeah, okay, so don't ask me, Mario. A bit loud. Don't ask me why I saved to 3 slots, okay? Just I don't want you guys to wonder why that is. I've just kind of gotten in that habit. Okay, that's the only reason. Okay, so once you got to your ROM, I hope you guys can hear me well enough. This is kind of loud, honestly. Okay, so you can just go in this. As you can see, this is the entrance. Just gonna go through it fast. Okay, so oh gosh, okay, I'll show you guys how to fix that really quickly. That's a bit weird. Forgot about that, but okay. So as you can see, this is our lava right here. Okay, we set that works. Let me just reload the slot so I don't take health. But here, I'll show you what you do here. So I said it's crawl transparent. So you crawl through it, you go through it. Look at that. I just crawled through it. You can't get through it otherwise, you have to crawl through it. Now that's being a bit weird, but let me show you this. Okay, so this is a sandy surface. Here's a sandy surface. You hear all this walking? This should be our water here. Okay, there's our water. Here, I think this one's our snowy surface, and I'll show you the traction. You can see that's slippery. Yeah, as you can see, it's not as slippery there. Okay, notice that. That's with the traction, look at that. It's more slippery on there. Okay, that's really all I wanted to show you. I'm just gonna go through this one again. This was the one we assigned to behavior 20, okay? That's what behavior 20 does. It makes it so you can crawl through it. Okay? So that's all I wanted to show you. See you guys in the next video.